Hi guys, Joshua Forte here from Red Diamond Compost. Just to talk to you today about what is Red Diamond Compost, who we are, what we care about, and the things that we're doing here in the beautiful island of Barbados. What we do essentially is produce organic and biologic soil treatment and crop protection solutions using organic waste materials. So things that would be traditionally considered as waste sent to the landfill and dumped. We look for those key resources that can be diverted from the landfill and converted into premium high quality soil treatment and crop protection products, such as your fertilizers, your biostimulants, your soil conditioners, and so on. Back in 2014, I actually was dealing with, going through a bit of a health crisis, right? My health was in jeopardy. I was going to the doctor, taking medication, and it allowed me to improve up to a certain point, but I still wasn't feeling the best that I could. So upon doing some research on how to grow a number of foods for my pet iguana, I actually came across a guy, a YouTuber with a gardening show, telling me about nutrient-dense foods. And for me, it was like, nutrient-dense foods? It was like the first time I ever heard the term nutrient-dense food. So as he started to explain more and more about it, and I started to learn more, I was like, okay, I gotta figure out how I could grow for myself the most nutrient-dense foods to improve my health. Upon his own recommendations, I actually started to change my diet and my lifestyle, consuming foods that are naturally more nutritious. I actually felt much better than I felt in my entire life. So it took me on a journey of searching for, okay, what are these components that I would need to produce the most nutrient-rich foods, right? Because when I looked at the nature of stuff in our country and across the region, you have rising cases of non-communicable diseases, chronic degenerative diseases. You got kids dealing with diabetes, type 2 diabetes at that, hypertension, high blood pressure, all these different health crises, health issues that people are faced with on a day-to-day basis. And when you really look at it fundamentally, what it comes down to is what they're putting in. You know that phrase that we all say, you are what you eat, right? When I then took a look at the traditional agricultural system or conventional agriculture, we see that, they're growing all the food they're growing, but they're actually stripping a lot of nutrients from the soil, not replenishing those nutrients. And that was one of the key detriments to our health as a society. So I then embarked on doing a lot of research, reached out to a mentor, a soil scientist from Texas with an amazing composting company. He started to mentor me and guide me along the steps that I needed to take for me to create Red Diamond Compost as I saw. So the idea is that with the products that we create, which are from organic material that was once living, whether it's plant or animal, right? It all really came from the soil, from the earth, and we're going to deliver that to you in a premium modern day solution that you can apply to your crops.